Hey there, guys. Welcome to my channel. Sister Cerise here. Thank you so much for tuning in. If it's your first time here, it's nice to finally meet you, friend. If you're a returning subscriber, returning viewer, welcome back. So this is a brief update on the Diddy trial, and a couple of notes are: yes, it is delayed, and a lot of you guys are probably expecting that. So the jury is delayed. There will be 18 jurors. 12 of them will be the main jurors, 6 of them will be alternates. Now, what that just means is if one of the 12 drops out, then they have 6 other people to pick through. But all of those 18 jurors will be in the jury box listening because they have to. Even though 12 of them will be the main jurors, with your foreman and just everyone that needs to make the final decision, out of those 12, a few may drop out in the next 8 to 10 weeks that the trial is expected to go on. So all of them will be watching the entire freak-offs. Absolutely. If that is your question, absolutely. All of the videos that have been found in Diddy's home and Sean Diddy Combs' home and his mansions, anywhere that they found any videos, the jurors will be watching this stuff. I couldn't even imagine. In any case, now, this is the thing. There is not only a jury selection delay until Monday, May 12th, but there is also a missing witness, victim number 3. Prosecutors have revealed that they just cannot find that key witness, and she's currently missing. Now, this is definitely raising concerns about the prosecution's case. And remember, this is a criminal court case. So where is she? She is not asked to show up. She has to show up to testify. They have agreed to just have her name as Jane Doe. Victim 3 is her name. They have agreed to conceal her identity, conceal her image. So what is the problem? What is the problem? Nobody in public is going to see her. Is she afraid? Has she been threatened? Has she been paid off? Everyone's asking these questions. Or has she been unalived because they cannot reach her? And if so, what information does she have against Diddy? Very interesting. Now, another thing, Cassie Ventura, she is ready. She is the ex-girlfriend of 11 years of Sean Combs. And if you don't know, she was a singer and she is scheduled to testify under her real name about the physical and sexual abuse she claims to have suffered during the decade-long relationship that ended in 2018, just 7 years ago. So Ventura has spoken publicly about her healing journey, and she has urged society to believe victims the first time they come forward, because she was in the news a lot, but kind of undercover and in the background. Like, for instance, 50 Cent saw videos of her getting freaky with other men. 50 Cent saw photos of her, and he actually contacted Diddy and said, "Hey, is this your girl? Because look at these videos that I'm seeing that's circulating around." And Diddy was the one who allowed them to get circulated in the first place. Yeah. So why wouldn't she just come straight out and go on the stand and be like, "Yo, you guys already, most of the people in the industry already saw my body, already saw my butt, already saw my breasts, already saw my cha-cha. You guys already saw how I get it on. So I really don't care what your judgments are going to be." The whole entire jury of 18 people and all the lawyers and the judge, everyone can go ahead and watch these videos, because you know what? It's for a good reason. This is to prevent this from happening to anyone else. So she's sacrificing herself, and that is pretty interesting. Now, when it comes to the charges, Diddy Combs' federal sex trafficking and racketeering trial, it's going to be very interesting. 8 to 10 weeks. They're expecting it to be. And even though the final phase of the jury selection has been postponed until Monday, May 12th, with Judge Aaron Subramaniam with the judge, the reason why the judge granted the defense's request to delay the proceedings is to prevent potential juror dropout during the weekend. The court aims to finalize a panel of 12 jurors and 6 alternates upon resumption. This is not really looking all that great. Like, we really have to admit at this point that it seems like Combs is facing with these multiple charges, including racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and prostitution related offenses. If convicted, he could face a minimum of 15 years in prison. Now, let's look at the trial timeline for those of you who are interested. It started on May 5th, Monday that just passed, and it's expected to last approximately 8 weeks. They're thinking maybe even 10 weeks. The opening statements are anticipated shortly after the jury is finalized on Monday. Now, if you are interested in any more questions, please put them down below. I will answer as much as I can. I am going to have my finger on the pulse. I will let you know as soon as I figure out what's happening as well with victim number 3. I will let you know what is happening with the jury selection. I will let you know if there's going to be any more delays. But as it stands right now, the jury is delayed until Monday. And then it will commence on Monday. And it looks like victim number 1 is Cassie Ventura, and she's expected to take the stand to be one of the first people to testify. She is pregnant and she is ready. She just wants to get this up off her chest and out of the way. And this is not a choice of hers. It was a choice of hers to just get money from him and move on with her life. But now for her to be on stand, this is a criminal trial, not civil. A criminal trial means that she has to be there. She has no questions, ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's why it's very interesting what is happening with victim number 3 right now. Because victim number 3 has a story, has a testimony to the crime that happened, but yet this person has gone missing. Now, they're stumped. They don't know where this person could be, but they're thinking that maybe they could find her. Maybe she's just nervous. But like one of my viewers said, it's a lot of maybes. One of my viewers thinks that she's paid off, but I'm thinking to myself, it could be a lot more serious than that, especially when you look at these charges that are happening right now. Because, he's charged with also bribery. And if he's charged with bribery, he could be bribing one of those victims. But why would he bribe only victim number 3? Because there's still victim number 1, victim number 2, victim number 4, and there's also other Jane Does and John Does, and there's lots of that stuff that's going to be going on. So why this one victim? Why would he bribe this one victim? At this point, he's probably just like hands up in the air. Whatever happens, happens. Why would he pay off that victim? Unless she has some deeper information that is more serious to the case. Because a lot of us are just thinking, oh yeah, that 2016 video that is of him beating Cassie down in the hallway of the Los Angeles hotel. We're thinking that's the serious clincher. But no, that's just what we know. Remember, there's a lot of information right now that is for lawyers' eyes only. And there's a lot of information that is not coming out right now. But it will come out. And you also have to remember that the jury is going to be seeing a lot more than what the public is going to be seeing. Those freak off videos are going to be played from the beginning till the end. It is going to be like real POR. You know what I mean? And it is going to be like a whole entire adult film session going on. These jurors are going to be like dropping their chins, especially if there's some old women in the jury box. Their false teeth are going to be coming right out their mouth, especially if there's some people that are Christians or religious people. They got to be saying, well, no, I don't want to watch that. Like, why do I want to be subjected to somebody else's sex life in the bedroom? That's a lot. It's a lot. What's expected of these jury members is a lot more than what we would think. Of course, there are jurors that have to go through true crime cases, and they have to see a lot of photos of people with blood and gore, and sometimes videos of real horrible things. So remember, we really have to take our hats off to these jury members that are being vetted, because that means they are mentally all right. They are physically all right. They are emotionally all right. They are in a phase of their life right now where they are able to stand and watch these testimonies, sit in a box for 8 to 10 weeks and watch these videos, listen to these stories on stand, and also keep a sound mind, not to overjudge or to overanalyze, and not to be weighed or lean to any one side. They have to convict without any doubt, or if they have doubt, they also have to let that be known. So they have to throw away all their personal opinion. They have to listen to all of the proof, all of the evidence, and weigh it in their own mind. Now, there has been a couple of jurors that were excluded. One due to marijuana, because that juror just smokes marijuana every day, and the prosecutors and also the defense team thought maybe their judgment would be skewed. And then there are other jurors that were just dismissed because they were being vetted, but they weren't able to hold up their end of being a juror. So when we're looking at all of this, it is coming into the weekend. We are going to open back up on Monday, and we will be ready for the Monday update. Guys, please go ahead and subscribe, and I will be here with you with the key witnesses, and also with any evidence and any updates that need to be brought to the surface, and also any charges and any potential sentencing and any change of the trial timeline. I am here for you. Once again, my name is Sister Cerise. Please go ahead and hit that like button. Let me know that you enjoyed this video and this update. Don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to hit one of these videos right here for more information. Have an amazing day. Huge hugs, loads of love, and big blessings.